Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving a guide on how to use Davey. I'd recommend you going to Hypergen, so let's get into it. So number one, you want to make sure you get a stone pickaxe so you can instantly one-shot your cannon. And then maybe thinking about, what about wooden pickaxe? Why can't I just use a wooden pickaxe? Because it'll two-shot, and if you're in a high-stress scenario, you'll have to hit it, and then aim it, and then hit it again. That was a terrible cannon from me. My fault. So let's just show you guys. So and then you want to save up for a iron axe since you don't actually need to get um you don't actually need a diamond axe. It's just the same thing as an iron axe. They both four shots, so it's just completely unneeded. It's just a huge waste of resources. So that's a cool thing that I've learned playing Davey since I've done some testing with Davey, and that's just something cool I've learned. Is that you shouldn't really. Oh my goodness, my teammates sold unintentionally. Also, another thing, if you're trying to take a bed, you need to have an extreme amount of patience too. You need to know, like, when to pounce and when not to pounce. Especially for, like, big bed defenses like this, you just need to know when to strike and when not to strike. And then go ahead and use the wool you get so you can get on top of their base. That I don't think I can get in since they also have stone underneath. So I'd recommend you try to keep a little bit of iron with you so you can, or a little bit of wool with you so you can get a bed and build up and survive. That's another thing I've learned. Try to keep at least a little bit of wool. Also, I'd recommend you make sure you actually get resources for your team too. It's not all the time you want to be pushing. You need to know when to push and when not to push. I should be able to get their bed. According to my calc. Yep, got their bed. Even if it means you're gonna die, you still want to make sure you can get their bed. Since getting people's bed is a top priority, and I was already able to take 2 beds because of that. And then Ball already appeared because there's beds. That's the only time he'll appear too, which is even better for us. Sadly, we don't have a farmer, but it should be all right since we don't really need a farmer. Now, something I will need to get is a ton of fireballs because they have a full stone bed defense. So if I can go ahead and get like 10 trillion fireballs, then I can definitely go ahead and kill them all. One thing is that if you're struggling to know when you should, like, when you break it, what I like to do, I like to like when I learned, I would count it out. Like I would say, okay, I would see, I'd go one, and then I would get launched, and then I'd do one, and then break it because then I'll be launched right after that. So that's something I've also picked up when I used to play Davey. It's just a pretty cool thing. I feel like you should do. And we already got ball, so this is even better for us. So I'm just gonna go ahead, try to get at least one more piece, one more fireball, so we can easily get their bed defense. Since my worst fear is if they get blast proof ceramic, which they seem like they're doing, but I don't think it's fully covered. Otherwise, that would be a lot of iron spent for their bed defense, and they don't have a Marcel too, which I'm guessing it's their Terlia building their bed defense up. I'll just go ahead and go to that one. If they have it fully covered, props on them. I have a plan. So if I can just get in their bed defense, then I can just patch myself up with just stone, and they won't be able to get me, and I can just go ahead and get their bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that, so then I can basically just get a free bed. Since that's the fit. Oh, my lag. Uh-oh. That's one thing I do struggle with. Sometimes when you're using Pirate Davey, you can just get anti-cheated, and unless if you have balloons or something, then you're just gonna have to take it like a good little boy. It's kind of sad. Wish you can have a defense against that. Also, focus on your angles since I did just get this like kit skin, so I'm still adjusting to it. Get that. So, like if you could see, this kit skin is very different from the Pirate Davey one. The Pirate Davey one has something that you can use to gauge. You could also use that in case. One thing is that they have two farmers, so I need to act fast and get in their bed defense extremely quickly. Or I could just siege TNT it, build up. Yeah, I think I should just siege TNT it. Then siege TNT, build up, build up, build up, build up. Then that'll give me enough fireball. Take see, like you can easily get through a bed defense by using siege TNT and everything like that. I did lose some resources, but it's not really that big of a worry. The only part I'm worrying about is going to be the farmers, since they can go ahead and get these. Honestly, if I was them, I would probably get damage since that basically one shots everyone. And there's no way around it. But once you got all the beds, I would just recommend you just focus on getting resources for your team. If you can focus on getting resources for your team, it'll just help your team out a lot. Just focus on getting resources, and because you're getting all these resources for your team, you're just gonna go ahead and become extremely good. Oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? He's not gonna kill me. I don't get why people do that and they don't even like you're not even gonna get your bed. I find it stupid. Like you're just wasting arrows, ATP, at this point, by the way. And it makes sense if you're a barbarian, Sheila, or Ares, since you have a chance. But if you're just gonna be like, oh my goodness, our bed's gonna be gone. That was kind of stupid of the Sheila though, since that wiped out her entire team, and we're doing better than her entire team. So just get resources for your team when all the beds are gone. By the way, since all the beds are gone, I just say just try to help out your team as much as possible, or trying to kill the other team. That's something you can do too. Like what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my enchants up, and then I'm trying to get static, and then I'm just gonna push them. So see you guys when I'm actually about to push them. All right, we got static. Now I need to be extremely precise about this. I'm okay, so because we have this huge damage boost, let me go ahead. Get a lot of fireballs, get a lot of pearls. I'm just gonna go ahead and just basically fireball them up. Okay, they're oh. Well, I you can't really do anything since you don't have a offensive kit like Anna, Fortuna, or something. So for that, even if you're not gonna win, try to just get a kill. Sadly, I couldn't get a kill since they were boxed up like a fish. But since my teammates do have offensive kits, I do feel like they'll be able to win. So anyway, that's how you should play Pirate Davey, since once you get all the resources, you're basically like not of use. You can't really get any kills unless if you sneak attack someone, and because they're boxed like a fish, there's really no purpose for me anymore. I just need to get the beds, and then get the beds, get all the diamonds for us, and once all the diamonds are there, I have literally no other point. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to this tutorial, and if this helped you, make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye!